Also, when we played Mewtwo King, he was Lucario, he was last. So, like, you know, you can leave Lucario, like, all right, he's going to get really strong, but if you kill everybody else.
Yeah.
This game, because teams have so many players, like, a 4v3 is, like, crazy, because if you get that 4v2, it's over.
Yeah.
But then again, it's not over, because I saw some people bring it back. So it's really volatile format. And
you have to make sure your team synergy is good. Because even if it's like a 2v4, those 4 players, if they're not like really focused properly fighting those 2 people, they could be hitting each other. Team tech is on.
Yeah.
Who knows?
All right, so here we go. Game 1. Chansey's Chaperones, the God
Underdogs.
Squad versus the Underdogs.
This is winners quarters. We're that far back in.
Wow, yeah, I guess we are. So this is big battlefield,
Sorry,
everyone. So
yeah, I love the name of it because it's just like we need more battlefield. So
we need some more platforms. We need some more room. Let's make big battlefield.
Yeah.
Red team off to a good start here. Yep. Though DeBuzz lost Luma, Denti's only at 0%.
Doesn't matter. If he lost Luma, he's just kind of chilling there, waiting for doing a lot of shielding, staying near the ledge. He's keeping very defensive until Luma's becoming a almost. Yeah. There it goes.
Yeah, losing Luma in teams really isn't bad at all because of Rosalina's huge disjointed hitboxes.
Oh, yeah.
It helps a ton, especially on a stage like this where you're going through the platforms very often.
And watching doubles earlier when we saw
Denti with the up air, taking out Lucario real quick.
Like Luma dies so easily to like characters like Little Mac and stuff. Because when Rosalina's shielding, Luma's not.
Yeah.
And those quick attacks from like that are really powerful from Mac doesn't matter.
Oh wow. I want to say that Little Mac used, I don't know what he hit with, but Xerxes ended up dying. He lost his KO meter in the process. Ooh, and Vinny, there goes Vinny. So
69%. That's after the hit too.
Yeah.
From Lucario, really strong. Lucario's like he is at 1 stock, so he has the advantage there. Not that much percent though, but it's something. It's just showing his power and his blast on the big battlefield. Not that big.
Petros and Nico both losing their stocks, while Vinny's the only one on red team who's lost their stock.
Yeah.
DeBuzz 119 trying to hit the down smash, doesn't get it. Denti staying back. He only has 5%, and he has a fully charged needle.
That's good.
Ooh.
You would think that Vinny would be more like the stock tank role. That's how I think Rob would be best in this team. But who cares?
I mean,
he's doing a really
honestly,
good job.
they're kind of 2v4ing this team. DeBuzz and Mewtwo King are going in right now.
Is that a problem?
No, not a problem. And Vinny and Denti are sitting back. KO punch is ready. Ooh, DeBuzz finally dying. Denti still only at 18%. Mewtwo King getting close, and now at kill percent, 120 with 2 stocks. Okay. All right. Ooh, Recon getting killed off the top. DeBuzz trying to get back to the middle of the stage, get hits in the down air. Denti forced from the ledge, has to go back on, and it's still only at 18%. No one is at all giving Denti attention here. They're not even like realizing that Denti is 0%. Pretty much 0%.
Why?
I mean, they got their hands full with the other 4 characters if you include Luma, really.
Yep. On the right side of the stage, we have Vinny just keeping very still. He's only at 1 stock, kind of getting close to kill percent. So, like, as I say this, he moves to the center of the stage, kind of goes a little bit, but it doesn't matter because Denti has only taken 18% this whole game.
Yep, and he's pretty much hasn't fought anyone this entire game. Oh, Little Mac connects with the up B but dies in the process. Zero Suit Samus at 139, only character
4v1.
left. Yeah, 4v1. Is it possible? No, killed off the top. And that is a pretty fast, not that fast, but a 1-0 right there.
Yep.
I got to play my match? Okay.
All right.
I'll be back, though.
All right. Good team, Rapture. We're going to get ready for game 2 here. These are best of 3s despite being single elimination.
Look what they're using to play.
I know. Being pointed out that we're watching a whole bunch of... That was the first time the system's ever played 8-player Smash. 3DS controllers being used here. So I haven't used them myself yet, but supposedly the Wii U connecting to the 3DS for wireless controllers works really, really well. And it's actually operating over a different frequency than Wii remotes. So if you have like a whole bunch of Wii remotes in a room, it's actually using a wireless, I don't know the official name for it, connection, but it's not Bluetooth. So if you have a whole bunch of Bluetooth devices, you should still be able to use 3DSs without a problem. And if you like not having a C-stick, for now until the new 3DS comes to America, which is currently in Australia and Japan. Going to game 2, there are no bans. The legal stages are Big Battlefield, Windy Hill Zone, all the Omega stages, and Temple is also legal. So I'm going to go into this commentary here solo for 8 players. This is challenging my stage awareness right here. Here we go. Red team on the left side, blue team on the right side. DeBuzz not caring at all, goes right into the blue team territory like he did last game. Really just like the 2v2 style of having Music King, Diddy Kong, and DeBuzz's Rosalina on, like just going right in. They're really taking this whole game 2v4, while Vinny is now kind of sitting back, shooting more lasers, projectiles. And what's great about Rob's lasers, it doesn't stop on somebody. It's going to go through them, so it can hit up to 7 people at once in this game mode. Now, however, I said earlier against when I was commentating with the other guy, Rob's laser does not go through the entire length of Big Battlefield. It's about maybe 75% of the way, because Rob is who I used when I was playing the 4v4 earlier in this game. But even still, Denty, again, the one with the least percent here. On the other team, everybody still has their stocks. However, they're kind of pushing up 0C here on the left side, kind of off stage. And once one of them is off stage, what's good about Denty being the stock support there is that he'll be able to get the quick get. So it's like you get to keep your stocks while you're also having like one of the most powerful edge guards in the game. Of the 2 stock tanks we have Denty on the left, Vinny on the right, covering both ledges, both opposites. So as soon as either Music King or DeBuzz get somebody off stage, they're going to start edge guarding right away. On the blue team, a lot of power characters. Little Mac is the definition of power character. Lucario doesn't care. Percent, loss of stocks, he's one of the strongest characters in the game by far. Link is a little bit more in his zoning, kind of mid-tier range. I think he could use great use of the extra platforms on Big Battlefield, with there being an additional 3 platforms compared to Battlefield's only 3. He's not really doing that though. He's kind of in the fray, and he was the first one to lose a stock on the blue team. We are at 5 stocks. No, one just lost. 4 stocks to 8 stocks. Almost a complete advantage here. Vinny Charlotte's jumping Link, misses the back air. That's not guaranteed with Rob. Going with a little bit of gyro play instead of a throw, which is going to be really strong in Big Battlefield. Because those, like, honestly, the blast zones in Big Battlefield are probably some of the smallest blast zones in the stage, but just to like compensate for what's being one of the biggest in the stage. Our first character drops, which is Link, was the first character to lose stock on the blue team as well. Meanwhile, DeBuzz and Music King, the 2 that were going in for the red team, have each lost a stock respectively. Still doing a lot of work. Music King there getting a down throw back air combo, pushing him over to Vinny, so Vinny can start doing his percent while Music King goes back into the fray. So it's like Music King and this is so hard to keep up. Music King and DeBuzz going in there to separate the characters to create 1v1s for Denty and Vinny. One of the best players in Long Island and one of the best players in Texas, along with DeBuzz, who's also in Long Island. Which the strategy's been working out great for them. And then as soon as, if they do die, Music King and Vinny, then they each have extra stocks from, Music King and DeBuzz lose an extra stock. Then they have an extra stock from Vinny and Denty, who are both camping on the 2 sides of the stage respectively. Just like before, Vinny on one side, Denty on the other. They're both at 2 stocks, doing good. Little Mac at 137. I want to say this is a power character, but there's no way he can come back from that. And that was solo commentary on 4v4. My God. Oh, that was tiring. Tried to do my best. Follow the stream. Check out our sponsors. Twitch, giving $1,000 for this tournament for Super Smash Bros. Melee. Hit them up with some thanks. Make sure you follow them on Twitch at Twitch. What else? Hitbox Arena. What? Ask Tent first. Just make sure. Follow me on Twitter at CT_Chibo. Let me know how that commentary was. Whenever I don't stream, which is very, very unrarely, or very rarely, I don't comment, or I'll start trying to commentate a little bit.
Hi
How's
there,
it going?
nice to meet you. I'm again.
Nice to meet you, Chibo. So we're going to continue on with 4v4 here. Have you ever played 4v4 on Smash U before?
Well, not with like actual people.
Okay.
Just like, you know, playing the classic mode and like, they have the random battles.
It's fun.
I wanted to try it, but it's just like watching it so chaotic.
It's very chaotic.
Because like, I was at Jaxel's place last night.
Yeah.
And we were playing, but like, we had 5 people at
I
once.
know I saw you from somewhere before. I've seen you on a stream.
Yeah,
because
because like, I go to the break like every week. So,
yeah, Josh was like the guy that helped get me into streaming a lot. Like he taught me a lot about
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, he's
he knows a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is kind of like hapless advertising, but he is starting Smash tournaments.
Yep.
On Tuesdays at the break weekly.
Yep. Are they starting Smash U now? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
like,
Smash for Wii U on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock.
Previously doing Melee.
Yeah, they do Melee there every other Friday.
Cool.
And now they're adding.
Tuesdays the Wii U nights.
Yeah, because he was going to do it on every other Friday with Melee, but then he thought, 1, that's too crowded, and 2, he already has the monitors there for Street Fighter and Injustice.
Yeah.
So he thought, might as well put Smash there instead of, since they don't use CRT.
A little bit of like cross-pollination too between communities as well. Yep.
So that, you know, everyone can meet.
Play this game
And but yeah, so if you want to go play Smash every week, it's on Tuesdays at 8 on the break.
Yep.
In
It's in North Jersey, right near New York.
In Dunellen, it's at 340 North Ave.
Okay.
And there's no venue fee.
Really?
That's
good.
that's one of the big things about the break. There's
That's
no
great.
venue fee. You only have to pay $10 to enter the tournament.
Yeah. She plays
that-
it, kind of get some practice.
Yeah. Use that money for gas,
Yeah.
for food.
So if you're in North Jersey area, hit up that. We also have the Smash Forever tournaments. I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah,
every
Rochelle
week ran
Park.
by in Rochelle Park, hosted by KTAR and RJ, and then the Xanadu tournaments if you're in the Maryland area.
And we also have Hitbox Arena in Kinnelon.
Hitbox Arena.
New Jersey's a very nice place.
Yes. So
For
many
smashing.
tournaments around this area.
And New York, you know.
Yep.
Basically.
And this area has been huge for Smash
Yeah.
3DS and Smash Wii U now. Like a lot of other areas. I know Texas has been keeping up with Tornado Locator, streaming a lot of the tournaments. They do the not Shockwave series. I forget exactly what it's called.
Not
but yeah,
Crossfire, no.
but yeah, also Long Island with their series as well over there. So many tournaments in this area are running the new Smash
It's like, I
game.
really hope Smash 4 just like gets big and stays big.
It's on the process to
Yeah.
right now. Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna be waiting for the next team to step up.
Now what is it? Is it still winners?
Yes, it's only single elimination for the
Okay, yeah,
4v4.
single
Yep.
elimination. Okay.
I want to say they're going to be up against, I think the team that I lost to, which was Zuko, Pink Fresh, Seagull Joe, and are they sitting now? A couple of them are sitting now. Yeah, it's that team
Yeah,
there.
I think they're still trying to get. I mean,
And
like
I
8
forget
people
who
is
it was.
just so
Yeah.
much of a hassle to get through. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's a lot of fun, but I think
As soon
4v4
as
until we get it stabilized, try and keep it.
And ADHD, that's the other one that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I know I'm in your pool
Okay, cool.
for Smash for single.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, as soon as one of 8 people is busy somewhere else, hold up the tournament, guys.
yeah, it's ridiculous. I know that like we were waiting for like an hour and a half before another 4v4 match
Yeah.
happened.
We should just play our pool on stream while we're waiting for ADHD and Pink Fresh to get ready. That'd be cool.
Nice, but
I'm-
it's like also they're doing the pools in order, so it's like even if like one pool, pool 16 is ready, it's like
Yeah.
well they still want to call the other pools.
Yep. What time is it? I don't even know.
But
It's
I
getting
mean,
kinda
you know,
late.
16 pools mean we have 160 people here today for
At
Smash
most,
4.
Yeah.
It's 10 people each pool, I think.
About that, yeah.
About
Bracket
that.
pools too.
Yeah. But
I think we might be at around 8 people per pool, maybe. Maybe some have 9.
I've seen like
10.
every pool I've been looking at, it's like on the paper, just I see like 1 or 2 people with a bye.
Yeah, that's a lot. Big tournament, great tournament though.
Yeah, and then yeah, we also have Project M, which has like 16 pools as well.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Looks like we're slowly
Alright.
getting ready for this match. Still waiting for ADHD and Big Fresh.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are enjoying the 4v4 action. Something new.
Yeah.
Smash Wii U. Something you can
And
do
like
high
what I
resolution.
like is that like everyone can just bring their 3DS and use a controller. Like
Yeah.
that's what they want to use.
In the last
And
game, I
I've
think we
actually
had 2
seen
or
a
3
good
people.
number of people actually wanting to use a 3DS
Yep.
over a GameCube
works.
controller because
It's their choice.
that's how they played
Sure.
Smash 4 instead of using a GameCube so
Yep.
far. And actually, like the first night, like I preloaded Smash U. I didn't want to go out. I was just
Uh-huh.
like, I just want to play this at
Yeah.
midnight. So like I just had a Pro controller,
Yeah.
and it was actually pretty comfortable.
It is. It's
like,
similar to the 3DS controller because that's like the same button layout,
Yeah.
just with a better analog stick.
But it's
really.
like I still need a GameCube, and like the next day I went to Best Buy. Actually, I went to my Best Buy. I got the last one,
Nice.
and like they didn't even know where it was. They knew they had it in stock in
Uh-huh.
the computer, and they didn't
Just
know where it
looking
was.
for it somewhere.
I'm like, and they couldn't find it. So like, sorry, we can't find it. I guess we don't have it anymore. And then I'm like, all right, guys, where are your amiibos? It's like, oh yeah, they're on the front desk near the customer service. Like, all right, I go get an amiibo. The last adapter's right there. I got lucky
Nice.
finding an adapter.
We're gonna check out the stage builder right now. Looks like Seagull Joe. All right, who's making the stage? Is it Vinny or Seagull's just he's done
Use
right
a
now.
gamepad.
Yeah, I think the gamepad is required for
Yeah.
the stage builder. And
Well,
that-
it's because they're on like the draw.
yeah, which is cool. That's nothing wrong with that. I haven't gotten to try it out yet, so I don't know.
Me neither. I might do
Yeah.
it just for the challenge.
Yeah,
That's what I was working on last night. Actually, was a bunch of the
challenge is
challenges.
so fun.
Some of them are hard.
Yeah,
Like there's one where it's like beat All-Star mode, true All-Star mode with Zero Suit without recovery, like using the items. And like I'm doing it on like
Wow.
easy, and I'm like Zero Suit's like one of my mains too, so it's like it's still hard
yeah.
because like they just hit you randomly, and like
Mhm.
okay,
I like how in the Wii U version, all the event matches have 2 goals to them at least.
yeah.
so it's like you have to
can
win
beat
it or like.
you can beat it, and you can beat it and get like an
Yeah,
item.
and like I think the first one is like off the bat, it's like Mario versus Bowser and DK,
Yeah.
and the extra goal for it is like beat it on hard mode in 25 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
It's ridiculous.
It took
Oh
me
my
like
God.
20
I
minutes
was
just to beat the
doing,
first event match.
I was doing a co-op events with Indecisive last night.
Yeah.
We did all of them on Jaxo's
Cool.
system. One of them was a lot of fun because It was me and Indecisive. We both played. We had to play as Duck Hunt and Mr. Game & Watch.
Okay.
And we're fighting
Classic.
another Duck Hunt and Game & Watch.
All right.
But they had 2 stocks each, and we had 1.
All right.
And they were also very aggressive CPUs, so it was very hard to kill them. And like the only reason you can win is because you're playing on that gamer stage
Okay.
from Game & Wario.
Yeah.
And you have to use the mom to kill them. So it's like while you're fighting these very aggressive CPUs, you also have to be on the watch out in the back of the stage, looking for mom. You're like, all right, where's she's gonna pop up? Let's throw them over there so mom kills them. It's a very fun stage.
The first time I played this game, or like after getting it yesterday, I played just on random to play every stage full, but just to get like a little bit of knowledge of everything. The default music for gamer stage is like the creepiest thing ever.
Because it's like almost nothing until like halfway
I know, and
through,
it's like kind of like really subtle stuff.
And mom is freaking scary.
Yeah.
When she
comes out of
catches
TV
someone.
sometimes. Like
Yeah, she comes out of like a Game & Watch that appears on the screen. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
this game is fun.
like
in,
a
the whole
lot of the
free-for-all
stages
setting.
are really beautiful.
Yeah.
And like I appreciate everything Sakurai did with them, but I really wish some of them didn't have like a no hazards option. That's still one of the gripes of.
Fortunately, the Wii U version has so many more
Yeah, it has a lot more
better
usable
stages than the 3DS version.
Yeah.
And we were rocking the 3DS version with like 4 to 5 stages, which is like
barely
yeah.
that.
We had like at our tournaments we hosted, we had like a couple medium kind of jank stages, but like with stage bands, which people seem to like. But otherwise, a lot of tournaments had only like 4 stages.
Yeah,
which is
it's like-
depressing compared to
man.
last games.
And like I thought, oh yeah, Woohoo Island should be allowed, and then all of a sudden I saw GimR's video. No,
Yeah.
not happening.
But Wii U though, we're rocking a stage list with 2 stage bands each, and all the stages actually aren't that terrible. I'd say like on the cusp, like some of the weirder ones are like Pilot Wings, which isn't even.
And now we can have
awful.
Delfino.
Delfino's
Now
back.
we can have Delfino back because
Castle's back.
Meta Knight
Halber's
isn't-
back.
Because wasn't like Delfino banned because of Meta Knight?
Basically, it wasn't just that. It's the fact that there was Delfino, Frigate, and Halberd all at the same time, and Meta Knight was good enough on all 3 stages that it guaranteed him a good counter pick regardless. So 2 of the stages had to go eventually, which was Frigate and Delfino, and we left Battlefield or Halberd on most stage lists because more people than just Meta Knight could use it, basically.
Right.
Like Snake was good there.
Because you can just keep going, sharking under the stage.
But then if you know you're going to fight a Meta Knight, you just ban that stage. 'Cause that's really his only like really good stage left in the ball stage.
And
list.
like in this game, besides like 2 characters, Rosalina and Sheik, the cast is pretty all around.
It really is. There's a couple lower ones. I mean, Ike
Yeah.
was one of them, but he was just buffed a lot in the most recent patch going into the Wii U. I think Charizard's one of the lower ones. I can't think of much else, but otherwise, like a couple outliers.
I mean,
Rosalina,
like,
Sheik, Diddy. That's pretty balanced.
Yeah, Sheik, Diddy. Because it's like Sheik and Diddy, it's hard to have a wrong option with them.
Yeah.
It really is. And Diddy also has the banana approach.
Fortunately,
And
he only
then-
has 1 banana compared to Brawl.
Yeah. And also, if like I think I saw if you trip on the banana, it goes away, right?
If you hit it in the air, no, if it hits you, it disappears. Period.
Okay.
And I think if it hits your, like if you throw it, like if you catch it and throw it, it'll stay on the ground once. If it hits you, it just
But
disappears
it's like
right
it's
away.
not repetitive. It's
Yeah.
just- yeah. Okay, that's good. That's pretty much fair. And then like
And Sheik, even though people have said Sheik was one of the best characters from the 3DS at launch, Sheik already got nerfed.
Yeah.
The game's been out for like 2 months, already nerfed.
But it's like Sheik is still like
Still great.
it's if you know your basics, you can be good with Sheik. That's pretty much it.
We have our other 2 players here, so now we got the full team taking
Finally
on
have
team. I keep forgetting. It's like Chansey's
Chansey Chaperones.
Chaperones. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chaperones.